Pilates with Pam. Today is going to be all floor work. So go ahead and get down on all fours. Line up your wrists underneath your shoulders and line up your knees underneath your hips. Once you get into position, I want you to round your back and tuck your head, getting your back as high as you can, allowing the head to fall in between the shoulders. And then we're going to arch the back and lift the head. Now we're going to add those breaths. Exhale out through the mouth. Inhale through the nose. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. One final exhale. And now you're going to find a neutral spine. So you had your back rounded, you had it arched, and now you're going to go with neutral, which is a flat back. You're going to try and tuck your navel to your spine. Go ahead and get used to that. And then pick up your knees off the floor. Now they're hovering the floor. And just kind of rock it back and forth, getting used to this. Now we're going to lift our hips up nice and high into downward dog. You're in an upside down V. Your ears are between your elbows, and then you're going to start walking the heels out, walking the dog, alternate heel press into the mat. Now we're going to drop both knees right before they touch the floor. Press back up to down dog. Almost to the floor. Back up. Keeping that core tight. Keep breathing. 2 more. And last one. Now go ahead all the way down to all fours again. Now we're going to extend that right arm and that left leg. Try to hold the balance without rocking the body, and then just tap and lift. Tap and lift. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now hold them up nice and high, nice and high. Take that arm to the outside and that leg to the outside, making that half X. And then bring it back and bring your knee to elbow and extend. Knee to elbow and extend. 3, 2. Now on the extension, you're going to press your palm and your foot up. Palm and foot goes up. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Both palms press into the mat. Sit back on the heels. Drop the head all the way down. Extend those arms. Press your forehead into the mat. Drop your right elbow down. And then your left elbow. Then press both elbows down. Straighten your arms. Hold the stretch. Come back up to all fours. Make sure those wrists are under the shoulders. Knees are under the hips. And now we're going to extend the left arm and the right leg. Tap the floor and lift. Try to go parallel with the floor at the lift. Warming up that lower back. Now hold it up. Take the left arm left and the right leg right. Making that half X. And then come all the way back. Bring that back knee to elbow and extend. 4, 3, 2. Now we're going to press the palm and the leg up on the extension. Up nice and high. Breathing. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Back to all fours, tuck those toes. This time lift the knees. We're in bear pose. We're going to rotate by lifting that right arm up and looking at it. Come back down, knees are hovering the floor. Then the left arm goes up, turn and look. Then come back. Opening that chest at the top. All the way up. 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Awesome work. Back in down dog, that upside down V. Pressing the ears between the elbows. Now we're going to bring that right knee to nose and extend that leg up high behind us. Knee to nose, press it up. Knee to nose, press up. 4, 3, 2. Now hold that leg up high. Press the head back, straighten the arms, bend the knee, rotate the hip out. Hold it up there. And then straighten the leg. We're going to go to ankle magnets. You're shifting the body weight forward, bringing the ankles tapping on top of each other. Back to down dog, ankle magnets, three-legged plank. Breathing, 3, 2, and 1. Keep that leg up. Now bring it outside of that hand in lizard lunge and hold. Hold that lunge. Press the knee out and take the hand closest to the knee and go up. Turn and look at it. Then you're going to thread under the opposite arm. All the way up, keeping the knee out, all the way under. Eyes are watching the hand, getting that full rotation in. 3, 2, and 1. And drop down to both elbows. If you can, get as close to the floor, holding that lizard lunge on your elbows. Good stretch, hold. And then press your hands back into the floor. Take that leg back to down dog. Hold it here, stretch it out. And then bring left knee to nose and lift up behind you. Knee to nose, press up. We've got 3, and 2, and 1. We're going to keep it up high behind us, as high as you can, and then bend the knee, rotate the hip out. Hold it there, straighten the arms, then straighten the leg, and ankle magnets. Shifting forward into full plank, and then pressing that back leg up. Ankles cross, tap each other, core is tight. 3, 2, and 1. Now keep that foot up nice and high, then bring it outside of that hit left hand and take it to lizard lunge. Hold it here. Now take the left hand and press the left knee out. Keep it out. Take that left hand and go up and look at it, and then thread it under the opposite arm, watching the hand as you go. 3, 2, and 1. And then drop both elbows down to the floor if you can. Hold that lizard lunge with both elbows down. And then drop the back knee, bring the other knee back, take it to child's pose, holding that stretch and breathing. Now we're going to come up on the knees and take that right foot and put it on the floor in front of us with a 90-degree bend in the knee. Core is nice and tight, shoulders down and back, squeezing the shoulder blades together. Take both hands and sweep it out front. Lean into it. And now the arm that's on the side of the bent knee is going to pull back like bow and arrow. Then you're going to open and then lean. Push forward, pull back, open, lean. Again, forward, pull back, open, lean. We've got 2 more. Push forward, pull back, open, and lean. Last one, all the way forward, pull back, open, and lean. Hold it here, hold it here. Drop that back hand down, lean, good stretch, hold it, and bring it forward. Straight feet, other foot comes up front, and you want that 90-degree bend. Shoulders down, shoulder blades together. Sweep both arms out front, really press into it. And then open that bow and arrow on the outside of that bent knee. Open your arms, lean. Again, press forward, pull back, open, lean. Again. We've got 2 more. Last one. Awesome. Both hands go back down. Now flip back, child's pose, stretch and breathe. Now we're going to come back up to all fours. And we're going to start with that right leg. We're going to keep it bent at a 90 degree. We have our navel pulled into our spine. Our back is nice and flat. It's not rounded. It's not arched. It's nice and flat. Right leg is going to go to the outside as in fire hydrant. Now, at the top, we're going to extend that leg. So it's up, extend, back, and down. Up, extend, back, and down. Four, 3, 2, and 1. Now keep it out extended, point the toe, tap and lift, tap and lift. 2 more. And now you're going to take that leg, keep it straight, bring it back at a diagonal, tap the toe down, lift it up nice and high, and tap it down over the bent knee. So you're tapping the floor on each side of that bent leg. Squeezing the glute and the hamstrings, keeping the core nice and tight as we breathe. 4, 3, 2, and 1. And now I'm going to go down to my left elbow and keep my right hand up because I want to bring that right knee all the way to my nose and then extend it up at a diagonal behind me. You can either stay on your hands or stay on both elbows, but you want to take that leg up, cat corner, out at that diagonal. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now keep the leg bent, come back up, circle that bent knee forward. And now circle it backward. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come up high, interlace those fingers and bring the hands up over the head and lean, stretching out that side. Go ahead and stretch the other way. Then we're gonna go back down and do the other side, starting out on all fours again. Wrists lined up under the shoulders, knees under the hip. Pick up that left knee bent and fire hydrant. Now at the top of the fire hydrant, we're gonna extend, then bend, and lower. Extend, bend, and lower. We've got 2 more. And now we're going to keep the legs straight, tap the toe and lift, tap and lift, tap and lift. 3, 2, and 1. And now you're going to bring the toe down at a diagonal, lift high over the bent knee, tap the floor, and go back. So you're making it arc over that bent leg. Toe tapping each side. 4, 3, 2, and 1. And now we're going to drop down to that right elbow, take the left knee and come across to the knee, come up to the knee, and then extend it back at a diagonal. So knee to nose, knee to nose, diagonal. Knee to nose, outer corner. Knee to nose. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Back up to all fours. Now the bent knee's going to circle forward. Really working those hips. Keeping that core nice and tight. Breathing. And then circle back. Awesome. Put that knee down. Extend those arms up. Interlace those hands and press way back and lean it side to side. Drop both arms back behind you if you can, opening that chest. Head goes up and back and just stretch and breathe. Now we're going to come down to all fours again. This time we're going to work the chest. So lean forward till your back is in a slide. Lift up the legs. So my back looks like a diagonal. And my wrists are lined up under my chest. I'm going to come down nice and slow, squeezing those elbows in. I'm gonna press back up. Then I'm gonna lower my legs, sit all the way back into down dog. Come all the way back up into a knee push-up. All the way back into down dog. All the way up. Slide, push-up. Back is in that slide. 4, 3, 2, and 1. You hold it here, hold that stretch. Press those toes down, come back up to downward dog. Upside down V, ears in between the elbows. Hold and press. Now we're gonna take the top of the head and lower it to the floor in between our hands while holding down dog. So it's kind of like a shoulder push-up. Lowering the top of the head to the floor. Just go as low as you can go. If that's only an inch, that's good. Keep it nice and tight. 4 more. 3 more. 2 more. And last one. Awesome. Now we're in that downward dog. And we're gonna reverse our body, lift our heads up, upward dog, knees and hips are not touching the floor. Back to downward dog, back to upward dog, back to downward dog. Add those breaths, deep breath in, exhale out, in through the nose, out through the mouth. We've got 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Awesome job. Now you get to turn on your side. I'll give you several options here. Okay, this would be the modification to have your knees bent and stacked and you're down on your elbow. You're gonna lift those hips up, squeeze in that oblique, take that top arm up, reaching for the ceiling, and then tuck under and back up. This is the modified version. If you want a little bit more, you can straighten your legs and stay on your elbow. If you want a little bit more, you can go all the way up to straight arms and straight legs, reaching under. Another mod would be to drop the knee. So pick which one of these works. Bent knees or on your elbow, or straight arms and straight legs. 3, 2, and 1. We're gonna hold it here, and we're gonna lower the hips and lift. Lower the hips and lift. Lower and lift. We've got 3, and 2, and 1. Take it down. Arms up. Stretch it out and breathe. Once again, all of the modifications, you can start out on your elbow with your knees bent and stacked, hips come up, top arm reaches for the ceiling and then tucks under. If you want to extend your legs and stay on your elbow, you can. Or come up to straight arms and straight legs. And the final option would be to drop a knee. Watch your hand with your eyes. Adding to that rotation, you've got 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Hold it here. We're going to drop the hips down and lift them up as the arm reaches over the head. Drop the hips, lift and reach. Drop, lift and reach. We've got 4, and 3, and 2, and last one. Awesome. Gonna tuck the knees, lift the hands and stretch. Stretch it out. Bums, bend legs, feet down. And we're gonna start out with round arms. And we're gonna start out with round arms, going around the knees. And then you're gonna open the arms and extend the legs and close and open. Modification, tap your feet down, don't lean back as far. More advanced, you're gonna stay back, Keep your feet up off the floor. And you're breathing. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Keep the legs extended, bring the hands down, lean back, and lift the legs, and hold. Just lift and hold in that V-sit. Lift and hold. Breathing. Keeping the legs. Take the palms, hold them angled toward the floor. You can roll back, extend those legs up at a diagonal. Keep your shoulders and head up, and start pressing those hands into the floor as you're breathing. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Tuck that left knee to nose. Extend that right leg close to the floor. Trade it out. Trade it out. Trade it out. Straight leg. Knee to nose. Knee to nose. One more time. Hands behind the head. Elbow to the knee, hovering the floor. Try to go past the knee. Keep the head and shoulders up without pulling the head. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. Both legs go straight up, hands stay behind the head, elbows nice and wide. Separate the legs as you circle down and straight leg lift. Keeping the head and shoulders up. If you need a modification, you're going to bend your legs and lift. Separate circle with bent knees. More advanced, straight legs all the way up. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hug those knees nice and tight and breathe. Now grab the backs of your legs, pull yourself up. We're going to come down to our elbows, extend the legs out, rotate the hips to the floor, and then straight up. Hips to the floor, straight up. Tick tock. 4 more each side. 3, 2, and last one. All the way back, hug those knees and breathe. Whew. Back to the legs, pull yourself back up. This time you're going to extend your legs out straight. Sit up nice and tall, shoulders down. Extend the arms out. And then we're going to lift the arms up, lean back, circle around the head. When you get back to where you started, circle the other direction. Keeping those abs nice and tight and breathing. Four more each direction. Now 3. Now 2. Last one. Awesome. Sit up nice and tall, interlace those fingers, open that chest again. Deep breath in, exhale out, take it forward. Okay, now you're going to take your hands and put them behind your back, flat palms. Bend your legs, pick the hips up, try to get them parallel with the floor, and then drop the head. In reverse tabletop, hold it here, hold it. Okay, now you can lift the head and drop the hips a little. We're going to bring that right leg in and push straight out. Pull it towards the face first. Keep the foot flexed as you push forward, like you're scooting something out of the way. You're pushing it out of the way. Good. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let that foot come down. Breathe. If you need to take a break, take a break. Other leg, knee to nose, push. Keep that foot flexed. Lower abs tight. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now go ahead and put that foot down. Now we're going to lower the hips right before they touch the floor. Scoot the hands up some, trying to get your fingertips to face your feet. That's the goal. If you have to more angle like this, that's okay. But try this, and we're gonna lower and lift, lower and lift. All the movement's coming from the arms. The hips are just kind of hanging out. The elbows are bending and straightening, bending and straightening. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Place your bottom down, hug your knees and breathe. And we're going back up again. Hips come up. Separate your feet this time, because we're going to take that right hand and reach for the left foot, and that left hand's going to reach for the right foot. Now, if this is too much, you're just going to hold this position and practice leg extending. Got 3 more each side. 2 more. And last one. Awesome. Now straighten the legs out. You're all the way down, fingertips facing the feet. Straight leg lift this time. Right knee comes in, drop it across the body, extend it out and back. Across, extend and back. 2, 1. All the way down. Legs, we're going back up again. This time the left leg comes in, goes across, extends and back. Across the body, extend and back. A little bit of obliques, lots of triceps, a little bit of legs. Core, breathing. 4, 3, 2, last one. Awesome. All the way down. Now take your arms above your head, grab your right elbow, and walk that hand down your back, stretching out that tricep. Grab the other elbow and walk it down. And release those fingers and go up nice and high. Exhale out as you go forward. Feet together, knees apart. Grab your ankles, press those knees out. Now tuck in your right leg. Take your left leg and tuck it behind you. Knees down, toe down. Climb on top of this bent knee. Walk those hands out. Drop your head down and let that hip stretch as you breathe. Bring those hands back to the knee. Now press your spine up and back as high as it'll go. Hold. And if you can, grab that back foot and pull. Hold it. And release. Tuck both legs to the side. Hand closest to the knee in front goes down. This one goes up. Pick up those hips. Reach it all the way over and wave side to side. One more time. Drop it all the way down. Tuck the legs the other way. Hand closest to the knee in front goes down. This one's going to go up. Hips come up. And we're waving side to side. Now we're going to turn over this bent knee. Take the back leg, tuck the knees and the toes, walk it out over the front bent knee, drop the head, allow that hip to stretch, breathe. Bring the hands back to just outside of the shoulders, press that upper body up nice and tall, stretching out that spine, hold it here, and then grab that back foot and pull the best you can. Both hands down. We're going to take both feet kind of wide, turn the toes out at a diagonal, prayer hands together, come nice and low, use your elbows to press your knees out, and just try to get comfortable letting those hips fall and breathing. You can press your knuckles together and use your elbows to press your knees out a little bit farther. Trying to get comfortable, just holding, breathing. Good job. Hands down, straight legs. Lift that right arm up over the center point of the body. Bring it down. Left arm goes up over the center point. Turn and look at it. Back down. Bend the knees. Take a deep breath in as you come up overhead. Exhale out. 2 more. Deep breath in through the nose. Exhale out through the mouth. 1 more time. Deep breath in. Exhale. And that concludes Pilates with Pam today. Thank you for joining me.